Hey guys, welcome to Tech Approved. So today's a pretty interesting day as we finally get our hands on the PS5. After making many videos on it, and after seeing a lot of rumors and stuff, and making videos on those, we finally have the PS5 Digital Edition in our hands. So in today's video, we're going to take a quick look at the outside of the box, and then actually unbox it, and then I'll be making more videos in the future with whatever I find interesting on the console. So without further ado, why don't we take a look on the box. So on the box right here, it quite simply just says PS5. There's a picture of the PS5 itself and the DualSense controller. As you can also see, it also says that it's the digital edition, so this console cannot be used with discs, as it also says here, disc-free console. And then over here it also says 8K, so the PS5 does have support for 8K content, but I don't think it's actually supported right now, and really that's only movies. You're not really going to be playing any games in 8K. Over here it also says 4K 120, and we have seen some games that are going to be working in 4K 20, such as Dirt 5, and HDR. HDR is something that's getting very common this generation, and it's absolutely amazing, because HDR really, I think, a little bit more than 4K, I think HDR really makes a huge difference in actual games. So on the side of the box over here, it just shows some of the contents of the PS5 and just another PS5 logo. Over on the back, we have another picture in French because I'm in Canada, and it just says, it talks about the SSD, the immersion with 3D audio technology, and the adaptive triggers and haptic feedback, and also some of the games and how back catalog games from your PS4 are also supported on the PS5. And we also have a little picture here of it sideways with the controller, and we also have 825 gigs because that's how much storage the PS5 has. Over on this side, you can just see another picture of the PS5, and that's really it. So why don't we go ahead and unbox this, and let's unbox it now. Guys, so what we have over here is, if you actually see on the top of the console right here, of the console's box I mean, there's just a little sticker over here, and all you want to do is you can just use a screwdriver or a knife or something, and then you just want to just carefully get rid of that, and then you'll have this that will come up, and then you can just open that. So if I move this back, you can see that there's actually a box inside of this box, so you just want to go ahead and open this, and then you just want to, this is actually really heavy, so you just want to go ahead like this, and that's the actual PS5 box. It actually contains the PS5, but there is also just this sleeve part that we had before that actually just has the pictures of it and stuff. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this out of here, and we're actually going to look at the PS5 itself. So here we have the PS5's actual box with the little PS5 logo just right here in the front. It's a pretty simple box. Looks like Sony went for an approach that's more eco-friendly this year, and they really wanted to make an impact and show that this console can be eco-friendly and that the packaging won't have as much plastic as normal. So now what you want to do is, if you actually turn this around over this way, you can see that there's just another tab over here, and you just want to open this like that, and then you can pull this up. And then over here we have some instructions on how to actually, so if I move the camera up and show you guys, there's just some instructions over here that show you how to open it. So basically what they want you to do is that they just want you to take this part and open it like that. And then if I show you guys over here, we just have another compartment. So you just want to open this like that, and then you just want to just pull this up from here and then slide that out. And here we actually have a box that I'm guessing contains the accessories and the controller. So we're just going to leave that to the side for now and actually have a look at the PS5 itself. So in here you can see there's the PS5 itself, and what Sony says is that you should actually take the box and put it down like this so that it will be easier to actually get it out. So why don't we go ahead and actually take the PS5 itself out. So here we actually have the PS5, and if I can get it out, there it is. There is the PS5. We've all been waiting for this day to finally see the PS5. And it's actually here, it's finally in front of us. So now what we're going to do is, as you can see, there's just a little box over here. So I'm just actually gonna so now what we have here is we actually just have these little pieces, these simple little pieces that Sony seems to have created, and they actually seem quite eco-friendly. Not much plastic has been used, which is absolutely great to see. And then as you can see, we have the console itself. I'm getting quite excited as it's the console itself. But let's just go ahead and take the bottom one off also and carefully put this down. And here we actually have the PS5 itself. So I'm going to move the camera over here and show you guys the PS5 itself in its actual little wrapper that it's in right now, kind of like a candy wrapper. So you just want to take this and do that, and then you kind of just roll this out, and as you can see, there's a PlayStation logo, and we can actually see the whole PS5 now finally. So we're just going to do this, and if we can see, here's the PS5 itself, and wow, that is big. So I'm just going to let that go over there, and this is the PS5. So this is actually the digital edition, like I've said, and as you could see on the box. But that's what the PS5 looks like. I mean, it looks pretty cool in my opinion. I do like the look. And so let's just take a tour of the PS5. So here you have a little PlayStation logo. And in the middle you have like this little glossy part. With, on the bottom over here you have your USB-A and USB-C. And you also have the vents and the lights over here. So if you guys can see, just like I said, right over here, it just goes up like this into this little glossy plastic over here. And you actually have the PS5 itself. And then over here on the bottom, because this is the digital edition, there's no eject button on the actual physical. There's just one simple button to power it on. And over here, as you can see, there's the Sony logo right here. And there's actually a little bit of texture, but I don't think I'll be able to focus on that right now. But there is that texture, I promise, and maybe I'll try to get some pictures of it later. So this actually feels like quite a good panel. It's like a soft plastic panel, not really soft, but it's like easy to bend because obviously they want you to be able to take it off if you want to customize it or put the SSD. And then over here on the back of the console, we actually have these little vents over here, and actually we have a lock over here if you want to lock it, but you don't really have to. And then over here on the bottom we have two high-speed USB-A ports. We also have our Ethernet port, and we also have the HDMI 2.1 port and also the power port. So you can plug it in. The power supply is built in, so that's definitely an advantage. And this is really just a PS5. In my opinion, I think it looks quite good. But I mean, you guys can be the judge of that and decide what you think of how it looks. And yeah, so now why don't we take a look at the accessories box and see what's actually in there. So let me get the accessories box that we had here. So this is just a little simple box that you open like this. And over here, we actually just have the manual and we have the controller itself. So this right here is our power cable that you can just plug into the back over there. And then over here, we have a quick start guide that can help you get started with your PS5. And then if we continue over here, there's another guide. This one's a safety guide, so you know all the safety and stuff. And then over here on this side, we have another compartment underneath. And I'm guessing this probably contains our base for the PS5. So we have our little base. Because it's a digital edition, it is a little bit different than the actual physical one. But as you can see, there's just a little base here that you can just pull out. So I'll just put this over there. And this is the base itself. So it's quite a little simple base. But you can actually put your PS5 on this. And there's that. So here we go. We have that. We have this. We have the PS5 cable. And we also have the PS5 itself. Now in here you have your HDMI 2.1 cable that you can use to get 2.1 for the PS5, so you can actually do 4K 120. So let's just put this cable down, and then over here on this side we actually have the controller itself. So I'll take this out, and I think this is just, oh, there's something here too. So here we actually have the USB-C cable that you can use to actually charge your DualSense controller. So let's put this here and that there, and I'll just put this on the side. And this is actually the DualSense, the new DualSense controller. So let's take this out of the packaging. So this right here is the new DualSense controller. So it's pretty cool. I honestly think it looks really cool, as you have your joysticks here, you have your D-pad, and you have the buttons, and you also have your mute mic button. So I think it's a really cool controller. There's also the texture here, so it's easier to hold. And yeah, really that's it. That's the PS5 unboxing. So I'll be making more videos on the PS5 within the coming weeks, probably many on the weekend. And I'll show you guys whatever I find about it. But yeah, this is the PS5 unboxing. I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, please be sure to subscribe. And be subscribed because there will be more PS5 videos coming, and we'll take in-depth looks and more of the stuff, features, and games on the PS5. So thank you guys for watching again, and I hope you guys have a great day.